Our headlines today. Nurses in England announced the biggest strike so far in their dispute over pay. They'll walk out for 48 hours on the 1st of March.
Good morning. It comes as rail workers announce new strikes over over 4 days next month, and thousands of postal workers vote in favour of continuing their industrial action.
3 weeks after the disappearance of Nicola Bulley, the Home Secretary raises concerns with the police over the release of personal information about the missing mother of two.
Hollywood actor Bruce Willis has been diagnosed with dementia. His family say they hope sharing the news will help raise awareness of the condition.
Good morning. Drama on and off the pitch for Manchester United. Marcus Rashford stars in a thriller in Barcelona ahead of deadline day for potential new owners to submit bids.
Look at the papers. The Daily Telegraph is leading with the Prime Minister attempting to convince the DUP to back his Brexit deal in an attempt to end the deadlock over border trade in Northern Ireland. If he gets the deal over the line, then the paper says Mr Sunak is expected in Parliament to announce it on Tuesday.
Daily Mail leads on Home Secretary Suella Braverman's concerns about Lancashire Police's conduct in the search for missing mum of two, Nicola Bulley. The force was criticised for telling the public that she had struggles with alcohol and the menopause.
The Guardian reports that senior members of the Scottish National Party believe that Nicola Sturgeon's shock resignation could delay efforts to stage another independence referendum by at least 5 years. A party conference to discuss a strategy to gain independence has been postponed.
And obscene profits for energy firms is the lead story on the Eye, which reports on calls made by MPs and campaigners for Centrica, the owner of British Gas, to use its record £1 billion profits to compensate vulnerable families that are being forced onto prepayment energy meters.
Now, the Metro says Nicola Bulley's family has begged for an end to wild theories about her disappearance. It also features images of Harry and Meghan from a new episode of the US animated sitcom South Park. Didn't know that was still running. Don't be afraid, Nikki. Come home, says the Sun, also quoting Nicola Bulley's family. Daily Mail focuses on the Home Secretary's intervention in the case. Now, going with politics, then, a Scotsman reports on an independence summit being called off as the race for the SNP leadership begins. While, according to The Guardian, Nicola Sturgeon's departure could delay any Indy Ref 2 by 5 years. The Mirror looks at the plight of a pensioner struggling to stay warm after the owner of British Gas reported record profits. And the Eye reports on calls for energy profits to be used to compensate people caught up in the prepay meters scandal. Now, the Financial Times leads with Rishi Sunak launching a high-stake gamble to seal a deal with Brussels over Northern Ireland. But Tory Eurosceptics have warned that he's gone too far. The Times is also leading with the PM's trip to Northern Ireland, as is The Telegraph, which describes it as a last-ditch Brexit push. And if you want to see any of those front pages again or read the stories, just scan the QR code on your screen and that will take you straight to the press review on the Sky News website.